Good afternoon, yogis. My name is Monica with Heat Yoga and Fitness, and today we're going to stretch out the hips. I know a lot of people are working from home right now, maybe don't have their standing desk. Maybe they're sitting a lot more than they would inside their house because they can't go many places. So we're really just going to open up the hips, the glutes. If you're suffering from any sciatica problems right now, we'll go ahead and get that solved. So let's go ahead and get started seated on our mats. Simply just cross your legs. A few props you will need for today. One is going to be a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, maybe a longer towel that you can roll up, a tie, a really thick ribbon, something to help stretch out your legs. Then on top of that, you will need a block or a stern pillow. And then there's always option to have a towel. It can be a thin towel, thick towel, anything to lift up your glutes. So what I'm going to do to start is take one of my blocks and I'm going to simply slide it underneath my hips. What I want to do is tilt my pelvis forward and keep my back nice and straight. We're going to take our hands and face them down on our knees, chin to chest, lengthening the spine, and we're just going to go inward for a few breaths. Inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, take one more quick sip of air up. And open mouth, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to breathe, matching your inhales to 4. And exhale for 4. If that causes any agitation in the head, please change it to a count of 3 or 2. But please match your inhales with your exhales. Your eyes can be closed or open. I like to close my eyes and get a little bit more inward and centered. Since this class is slower and we're really getting deep into stretching, you're welcome to take open mouth exhales or switch to your Ujjayi breath, your breath of victory and power, and your breath that'll help you maintain focus as we do our slow flow. If you'd like to bring on your Ujjayi breath, please breathe in through the nose to 4. And then at the top, take one more quick sip of air, keeping your lips sealed, tightening the light sensation in your throat. Breathe out through your nose. You'll hear that whisper sound, the sound of the ocean. Two more breaths to yourself. Go ahead and slowly flutter open your eyes. And we'll go ahead and take a few seated cat and cows, just loosening up the back and the spine. Inhale, cow, bring your chest forward, draw your shoulders back, lift your gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, cat, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine. Maybe be a little exaggerating with the hands. Inhale, cow, bring your hands up your legs, really bring those shoulder blades together. Exhale, cat, chin to your chest, round your spine. 2 more times. Coming back to neutral. We'll take a slight twist here. We're going to bring the right arm up and bring it behind our body. Inhale, lift the left arm high, bring it to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, like a string is pulling your head high to the ceiling. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Slowly unwrap and we'll twist the other way. Bringing your left arm up and bringing it behind you. Bringing your right hand up and bringing it to the outside of your right knee. Inhale, puff up your chest and lift your head tall. Exhale, twist, looking over that left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths here. sit back onto your glutes. We're gonna take our feet, push them down on the ground, take your hands, put them behind you, fingers pointing towards the front of your mat. You're just gonna slowly windshield wiper your knees side to side, really releasing your lower back. This should feel really good. If you do feel any sharp pains at any time in your lower back, in your glutes, please don't do that. Bring your knees back to center. You're gonna go ahead and bring your feet Supta Baddha Konasana style, bringing the bottoms of your feet to touch, knees out wide. And you can bring your feet as close together for a more intense stretch, or for a more gentle stretch, bring them out, giving you more space between your glutes and your feet. You're gonna take your hands and bring them around your feet. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, press your elbows into your thighs and really bring that chest down, leading with your heart towards the ground. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, bring it down, press those hips out. If this is hurting your knees at any time, you are welcome to take a block and put it underneath your leg. Maybe taking 2 if you have it. This way your knees are not suspended and they're supported. Inhale, lift that chest high. Exhale, press those elbows and bring down low. Take 3 more breaths here and completely relax the neck down. One more, inhale, puff up the chest. Exhale, bring it down to the ground. Good, slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, stack your spine back up. Remove the blocks if you decided to use them. Press those hands back, feet on the ground, and again, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Now we're gonna bring our legs out nice and long. If you want to move the fleshy part out from your glutes. We're gonna bring our right knee and bend it and bring it as close to our glutes as we can, leaving a hand space between your thigh and your foot. You're gonna interlace your fingers, bring it around your shin. Inhale, puff up your chest and breathe. Exhale, just bring it even closer. Keep a nice long spine, really feel that stretch. Now we're gonna take another twist. In this position, we're gonna take our right hand, bring it behind our backs, pressing us nice and tall. Wrap your left arm around your right leg. Inhale, puff up. Exhale, look over that right shoulder once again. Feel how much more intense this twist is than the beginning. One more breath here. Slowly turn all the way front and slowly do a counter twist. Just twist over your left, keeping your legs where they are. Then we're gonna take our right foot, put it on the inside of our left thigh. We're gonna flex those left toes towards our face. Inhale, bring up our arms. Turn our chest towards our left foot and exhale, fold over. Now you are welcome to keep your left leg straight, really feeling the stretch behind the leg into the glutes. Or you're welcome to bend your knee, bring your forehead to touch your knee and feel the stretch in your back. Maybe try out both and see what feels better for you. If your leg is stretched and your toes are flexed towards your face, inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, bring your chest down to your leg. If your knee is bent and your forehead's to your knee, just relax that right shoulder down and simply feel a stretch in your back. Wherever you are, take 3 breaths here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Last breath here. Slowly lengthen that leg, walk your fingers up your mat until you are seated again on your glutes. Bring that right foot into your left hand. We're gonna take what we call sleeping baby. You're gonna wrap your right arm around your right knee. You're really gonna try to bring that foot as close to your body as you can while still bringing your chest nice and tall. If it's out here, that's fine. If you can bring it even closer, that's fine as well. And you're gonna simply rock the sleeping baby, right and left, right and left. 3 breaths here. Keep that chest lifted like a string is pulling from your chest and the top of your head, keeping your spine nice and long. Last round of breath here, inhale. Exhale. Good, simply release that foot down nice and long. Doing a stretch while both legs are right out in center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, interlace those fingers and press to the ceiling, get a nice long spine. One full breath here, flex those toes, inhale. Let it go, exhale, stay where you are. Now release those hands, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach for what you can grab. If you can grab your feet, your toes, your ankles, your shin, whatever you can grab today. Maybe you want to take your pointer finger and your middle finger and bring it around your big toes. Keeping your toes flexed toward your face and your legs straight. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, bring your chest towards your legs. 2 more halfway lifts just like that. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, bring it down lower. 1 more, inhale, puff up. Exhale, lower. Now slowly grab as far as you can, as far as feels good. Release your neck down. And we'll just be here for a round of 5 breaths, really getting into your back, the back of your legs and your glutes. Remember, if you're feeling any sharp pain, please back off. This is meant to relax you and stretch out your muscles, not to cause pain. 3 more breaths here. One more breath all together. Inhale. Exhale a little deeper. Slowly walk your fingertips up your legs. This time, we're going to bring that left leg in close. Remember, keep a palm's width between your foot and your leg. Interlace your fingers around your shin. Inhale, puff up your chest. Feel your spine lengthen. Feel that string at the top of your head bring you up. And take a few breaths right here. This side may feel completely different than the others, and that's okay. When we all sit at our desk, and I know I'm guilty of this as well, sometimes you lean to your dominant side. So we gotta remember to sit up on both sides and evenly. If we cross our legs, if we're ladies, we have to try not to do that because it actually brings more weight to one side than others. So just really getting both hips even again. We're gonna take that left hand up, bring it behind our back. Inhale, right arm high, then wrap it around your left leg. Inhale, lift that chest high, and exhale, look over that left shoulder. Two more breaths here. Slowly unwrap and just turn the other way for a counter stretch. We're then going to go ahead and pick up that left foot and take our sleeping baby pose on this side. Flex those toes, protect that knee. Bring this close to your body. Lift that chest up so you have a nice flat spine. And just rock the baby side to side. Really massaging that glute. Every time you think your back may be slouching, bring it up a little bit higher. Bring that string up a little bit closer to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Release that foot knee inside of your right thigh. Bring your right toes to the outside of your right mat. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your chest towards your right toes and reach for what you can grab. Please take the variation you did on side 1. Did you keep your legs straight or did you bend your knee and bring your forehead to your knee? Whichever option you choose, drop that left shoulder down, really square off your shoulders to your foot. 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale. Exhale. This side for me is a lot tighter as I'm feeling it all on the left side of my back.
You may be noticing certain situations as well with your body, and that's completely okay. Just breathe through it. Slowly, after your next exhale, walk your hands back up. Bring those feet once more to the mat and rock them side to side. You should be feeling a little bit looser in your hips and your back. After you're finished both sides, bring your legs together and come into all fours, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and just release that spine, taking a few cat and cows in this position. Inhale, cow, drop your belly towards the ground, lift your gaze high, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, cat, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine. 3 breaths here. 3 full rotations. One more. After you do a full rotation, come back to stillness. We're going to take one inhale here, and then we're going to flex those toes, lift the hips up, and press back into downward facing dog. Now, it's our first downward facing dog of class, so I want you to just get loose in it. Pedal out your feet. Maybe bend your knees. Maybe rock your heels side to side. And my mat's making a little noise here, but that's okay. Then when you're ready, comes stillness. If you are experiencing any lower back pain, please keep a slight bend in your knees. We're not really getting that warm in this video, so I may just keep a slight bend in my knees so I can press my chest back a little bit further. Inhale with that right leg high. Exhale, open up that right hip for scorpion pose to the left side of the room. Maybe take a few hip circles here. To the right, to the left. Coming back to stillness, turn those right toes towards the ground. Bring it all the way through to low lunge. Dropping that left knee to the ground, flipping over those left toes or keeping them flexed, yogi's choice. Bring your hands to your thigh and simply sink into that right knee. You should feel this stretch really all in your left hip, your IT band, that thigh. Whatever's tight, you'll feel it. You're welcome to stay here. You're welcome to lift your arms up overhead. You're welcome to interlace your hands and bring them behind your head, opening up your chest, maybe even looking up a little bit towards the ceiling. 3 breaths wherever you are. One more as a class. Really get deep into that left hip. Release those hands if you binded them. Bring them back. And we'll take a half split, walking your hands towards the back of the mat, flexing your right toes towards your face. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, sink your chest to the ground. Option, keep your hands down on the ground. Option to work on your balance. Take your left hand to your right foot and bring your forehead down a little bit more. 3 breaths here. Slowly, we'll do a little flow. We'll inhale, come up forward for low lunge. And then exhale, half split, forehead to your knee. Take 5 rounds of this, slow and steady. Really feel with every inhale and exhale, a little bit more space. This is 3 for me. Option is stay in one position and take an extra breath if that feels good. Last one. And in half split. Slowly walk back up. Flex those left toes for low lunge. Press that left hand next to the right foot. Lift that right arm high for a spinal twist. Inhale, bring the forehead towards the front of the room to lengthen longer. Exhale, twist a little deeper. 2 more breaths. Slowly bring that right hand down. Inhale, lift that right leg high. Exhale, bring it down, other side. But first, just take a few breaths in between. See if your right side feels a little bit looser than the left. Coming back to stillness, maybe still having a bend in those knees. Inhale, lift that left leg high. Exhale, open up to the right side of the room. Maybe take a few hip circles here. If you go one way, please go the other. Really press that chest back. Really feel that hip open. Inhale, feel like a dog, left heel high. Exhale, bring it through, low lunge. Drop that right knee this time. Whether you kept your toes flexed or pointed, please mimic on side 2. Bring your hands to the top of that thigh. Press down. And then use your hands. Did you bring them up to the ceiling? Did you interlace them behind your back? How does this side feel compared to the other side? Is it tighter, looser? Are you feeling a sharp pain anywhere? Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Slowly bring your hands up. Bring them back towards the mat. Walk it back for half split. Flex those left toes towards your face. Bring your forehead down. Inhale, pump up your chest halfway. And exhale, sink it lower. Option to take your right hand to your left foot and work on your balance here. 3 breaths. Slowly we'll flow, walking those hands up. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half split. 4 more here. Last one for me. Full round. And then we end in half split. So let me walk your hands towards the front of the mat. Lift that right heel off the ground. Press that right hand down. Inhale, lift those left arms high. Inhale, pull your head towards the front of the room. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. One more. Twist. Bring that left palm down. Lift that left leg high if you're like a dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins and your thighs. Shoulders away from the ears. Bring those shoulder blades together. Keeping your toes on the ground and your heels. Just shift forward. Feel a nice stretch behind your legs. 2 breaths. And then slowly on your next exhale, squat, tuck, and curl. Bring your hands to the ground, lift your heels, drop your glutes to your heels, and bring your forehead to your knees. Option to stay here, option to work on your balance challenge, bringing one arm around. Maybe switch out your arms. 2 more breaths here. Slowly release your glutes to the ground. We'll be on our mat for the rest of the class, and now you will need your strap, your towel, your tie, whichever you brought to class today. And then with our feet down on the ground, knees bent, arms out, we're going to slowly lower all the way down to a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big, beautiful good morning stretch. Point your toes, reach your arms overhead, wiggle side to side. All right, we're going to stretch out those legs, stretching out those hips and the glutes all at the same time. First things first, bend your knees, bring your feet close to your glutes. You are welcome to keep a knee bent at all times. You're welcome to strengthen and lengthen. I will show you both options. First one is bring your right foot up, flex your toes towards your face, stand at the bottom of your foot on the ceiling. Bend that knee just a little bit so you can go ahead and get that strap around your foot. Now, if your back is really tight, then go ahead and keep the left knee bent, that left foot planted on the ground. If you want a little bit more, go ahead and lengthen that left leg, flex those left toes.
Keep your left hand on your left hip to keep it honest and keep it on the ground. Bring that right foot closer to your face by drawing that right hand inside the strap and bringing it closer. 5 big breaths here. Every time you inhale, stand at the bottom of your foot on the ceiling. Every time you exhale, draw your foot toward your face. Inhale. That's 4. 3. 2. 1. Go ahead now. I want you to bend that right knee, keeping your left leg on the ground for half happy baby. And really stretch behind that right glute as well. Keep those toes flexed. Maybe make a 90-degree bend or as close as you can get it. 3 breaths here. Good, now slowly straighten that right leg. Drop that right leg to the right side of the room, keeping that left hip on the ground, those left toes flexed. And begin to bring those left toes towards your face as well as your right toes, so everything's flexed. 3 breaths. Slowly on your next exhale, bring your right foot back to center. Switch the strap to the left hand. Right arms out to a T. Drop that right leg over your left. Look toward your right fingertip and start bringing those right toes toward your face. You should feel this all in your IT band, your glutes. I know some people are probably like, ooh, I feel that, because I always do every single time. 3 more breaths here. One more. Slowly on your next exhale, bring your foot back to center, bring your gaze back to center. Then go ahead and bring both hands to the strap. Make room then to lift your left leg up and bring them center. We'll stretch it with both legs and both arms up. Keep your lower back connected to the ground, toes flexed toward your face. Inhale. Exhale, bring toward your face. Inhale. 3 more breaths here. Some of you may not even need the strap. You can go ahead and grab your toes, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to keep my strap. All right, after your next exhale, I want you to release your right foot down, bringing the strap to your left hand. If you kept your knee bent on side 1, keep it bent on side 2. If you lengthened it to the ground, lengthen on side 2. 3 big breaths here on the left side. Flex those toes towards your face. Keeping that right hand down on your right hip, keeping it honest, keeping it on the ground. 1 more breath as a class. Slowly take half happy baby on this side. Bend that left knee. Bring that strap towards the ground. Keep those left toes flexed. Try to make it a 90-degree angle as much as you can here. 3 breaths. Slowly bring that left leg nice and long. Then drop it to the left side of the room. Bring those left toes towards your face. Keep those right toes flexed as well. Option, look over to the right side if you choose. Last round of breath here. Slowly on your next exhale, bring your left leg back to center. Switch the strap to the right hand. Left arm out to a T. Keeping those toes flexed. Drop it over your right leg. Look over to those left fingertips and begin to pull those toes towards the face. This stretch I even feel in my calf because this side is oxygen to those tight spaces as possible. And when I exhale, I get a little bit deeper. Keeping both shoulders on the ground is extremely important as well when you're doing twists like this. 2 more breaths of the class. Slowly on your next exhale, bring that leg back to center one more time. Make room for your right foot to go up. Flex those toes, stamp the feet on the ceiling. Bring the hands close to your feet and 2 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, so you can get a little bit deeper, keeping that lower back on the ground. Inhale. Good. Slowly bend those knees. Release that strap to the right side. And go ahead and take happy baby, grabbing the insides of your feet. Bringing both knees down. If your lower back is connected, slowly rock side to side. That should feel really good. Alright, bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins, bring your forehead to your knees. We're going to take a 3-part inhale here, and then we will rest into our final Shavasana. Inhale through your stomach, your chest, into your nose. 1 more sip of air than you think you can through the crown of your head. And exhale into Shavasana. Relax everything down to the ground. Now, if you want a little bit more hip opening, bring those feet together, knees out wide. If you want to open up your chest a little bit as well, take a nice diamond shape with your hand, touching your fingers at the top. I love resting like this in Shavasana. Now we'll just take 2 minutes here to rest. Notice how your body's feeling now compared to the beginning of class. Do you feel a little bit looser? More flexible? Are you in any type of pain? If you are, I recommend a nice bath after this. Maybe a little bit of essential oil, some lavender, eucalyptus. Just to completely release all your muscles, any tight spots. Take about 5 more breaths in your Shavasana, feeling the effects of your practice on your body. Open mouth exhales are encouraged at this time. Dropping your bottom jaw away from the top of your mouth and just letting the air flow out with ease. Last big breath here to yourself. If you completely relax, begin to bring your breath back into your body every time you inhale. Fill up your chest towards the ceiling. And when you exhale, let it out your mouth and sink back into the mat. 1 more. Let it go. Wiggle those fingers and wiggle your toes. Slowly bring your arms to the outsides of your knees and bring your knees together. Walk your feet to the outside of the mat. Draw your knees in. Just release your back the other way. Then bring your arms out to a T. And slowly rock your knees side to side, windshield wiping them as we're laying down. For 3, 2. The last one. Come back to center. Take a big, beautiful good morning stretch. Maybe interlace your fingers. Palms face the back of the room. Toes point. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl, tuck and round. Forehead to your knee, arms around your shins. Inhale, 2 more, lengthen. Exhale, 4, head to knee. 1 more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Massage that lower back 3 times, side to side. Dropping your head back to the mat. And then rock up and down your spine 2 to 3 times. On your third one, meet me in a seated pose. Bringing your hands back towards your knees, chin to your chest, shoulders away from the ears. Go ahead and close your eyes. This is how we started class, so this is how we'll finish. Notice how you're feeling now. Hopefully a little looser. Hopefully relax. Bring your hands to heart center, thumbs connected with your heart chakra, your sternum, chin to your chest, lengthen the spine. I thank everyone for joining me today and taking time out for themselves. I share a word with you from my heart to yours. Namaste.